Ladies of Denmark and your Sequoyah Chiefs. According to announcements, we'll introduce the starting lineups for both teams. Beginning with listing Denmark names. Here are their starting lineup. Number 0.
You got a good shot.
Number 3, Brian Dean. Number 4, Cole Gibbery. Number 5, Eli 2. And number 24, John Shaw. And now, here is the starting lineup for your Sequoyah Chiefs. Number 0, senior Cade Lomas. Number 3, senior Noah Gibbery. Number 4, senior Brendan Tuttle. Number 12, senior Cam Over. Number 21, senior Matt Gibbery. The teams are coached by assistants Todd Dozier, George Reynolds, Brian Isaac, and head coach Mike Saxton. Let's play some hoops.
Welcome everyone back to the War Lodge here for the first boys home game of the season, which should be a great one here. I'm Max Swain, joined by Jake Jira. I was not here for the girls game, but I'm here for what should be a great boys game between the Sequoyah Chiefs and visiting Denmark Danes. Jake, what are you anticipating from the Chiefs tonight?
I want to see a lot of threes tonight. We saw how good the Chiefs were last year. Brendan Tusadog is back. Noah Gibbons is back. Cade Lomas looking for those corner threes. I think this Chiefs team is going to be very good this year. They got a lot of new additions on that bench. Didn't lose a lot of seniors. I'm expecting a big win tonight for them.
And here is the tip-off. Gibbons gets that advantage, and Lomas has it going. As you were saying, there is a lot of seniors on this roster. All starting 5 are seniors as Lomas is driving. First thing, softly lays it into the basket. 2 points for the Chiefs. Gabri was on defense there, and Lomas got past him. Here's Gabri on top of the key. Looking for motion. That's Paul Tola. In the corner, great defense from Omer. Backwards pass is failed, and there's Omer on the fast break. Lomas, firm dribble, and finishes 4-zip. And one thing about the Chiefs is that all 5 of these seniors have been playing since middle school together. They have a lot of chemistry. In the corner, Eli 2, the 3 goes in and out. And that's a jump ball on the floor.
Yeah, and we see quickly that chemistry you just mentioned. The quick link up, back-to-back points right there from Cade Lomas. I mean, just the ability to find those quick passes have been so good for the Chiefs, and they start off great within a minute on the season.
That's 2 on the outside. Looking for the shot. That's Parashar, and that's out of bounds. Overshot. It's going to be Chiefs ball on the sideline. So this Denmark team is coming off not the best of seasons. Historically, they usually get around 15-plus wins every season. Last year only got to 6, so they're looking to rebuild as Gemberling has a 3 from the outside, and that one's off the back of the rim. Lomas a good rebound. There's a foul on that one.
And another thing about this Denmark team, they went 0-10 last year in region. They ended on a 12-game losing streak, and they had 8 seniors leave them. So a lot of juniors on this team. Not many of, or all those senior leaders from last year have made their departed the team.
Great finish there. Chiefs up by 6-0 in the corner. That's Caldwell taken away. Cade Lomas having a great game so far, and the hook shot cannot finish. Tipped out, and Gemberling, the hustle play, almost trying to Euro step. Fumbles that one. Physical under the goal, and Lomas somehow recovers it. Omer driving, kicking out to Lomas for 3. Swoosh. We're going to see a lot of those all season long in the War Lodge. We know how talented Cade Lomas is from the three. We saw, man, from his sophomore year when he first started getting a lot of playing time. But, man, we're going to see a lot in his senior year, I can hope.
Yeah, and that's just the start. His first three of the season, first three made. Just exactly what you expected from him. We saw a lot of it last year, as you said. One of the, I think, is or was one of the leading scorers from the Chiefs from the three-point line last year.
Or from the three-point line, definitely. Him and Tusignant out there cannot leave them open. And Tusignant actually committed to KSU over the offseason. A great commit. I mean, for a great school, too. I mean, KSU, I believe it was last year, year before that they got into March Madness. I mean, Kennesaw State is a great basketball program.
I think it was this year.
I think it was this past year.
Yeah.
So Tusignant going to join a great basketball team over there in Kennesaw, but he still has a whole season here with his Chiefs looking to get into the playoffs. That's D on the outside, guarded by Gemberling. Kicking out. A drive by Caldwell and can't finish. Lomas fast break again. That one gets tipped out. It's going to remain Chiefs ball on the baseline. We've seen it a lot so far today. The Chiefs are pushing the pace as soon as they get the ball going full court break. Givens with the inbound. Great fake to Lomas there. Can't finish, however. Rebound there by Gabri. Corner over there. Nashant, Primus, Cadet. Caldwell. Step back, can't finish. Tusignant rebound. Fast break to Omer, and he almost thinks about the dunk. Instead gets fouled after the fake.
You can see just the speed that the Chiefs pretty much go both sides of the court from and to offense to defense has already been affecting a lot on this Denmark team. Their third sub of the night already. Chiefs just making their first two.
So Eckerman and Presblick come in. That was for Omer and Givens. Lomas on the top of the key. Tusignant has some space, instead finds Gemberling for a corner three, and that's in. Drains it. Chiefs up 9-0. That's Parashar, and he responds, giving the Danes first points on the board. Fast break to Gemberling. Open Chief in the corner. It's Eckerman off his foot, and he recovers with the mid-range two. Back and forth we go. Chiefs continuing to run this man-to-man defense. Lomas may have got a hand on that one. Caldwell putting the moves on. Instead, a miscommunication out of bounds. This man-to-man is putting a lot of pressure on this Denmark Danes offense. 4:46 left in the first quarter. Lomas finds Tusignant wide open. You cannot leave him that open. 17 now. That's two on the outside, setting a play up. And he's going to drive on Lomas, looking for a mid-range instead, fakes. What a great drive there by Eli, too. Lomas trying to put him a move on his own, but instead gets blocked. And Danes have the ball right back. Caldwell, a spin move in the rim finish. And the Danes are showing life here mid-range through the first.
Yeah, just trying to get themselves back into this game. The Chiefs, as a team, three attempts, three makes. They've been amazing from beyond the arc. And the Danes are just going to have to try to find something to be able to try to counter that, as now they get two free throws. And they can, they get one free throw and cut the lead down to 9.
So three-point play there by Caldwell. And that finish is no good. Fast break, there's Cadet, and we have a carry on him. It's going to be Chiefs ball now on the bench sideline. Big Orville bringing it up. Finds Tusignant. And he's going to do a mid-range jump shot. Sinks it. A lot of production right now from the Chiefs. Cadet to Parashar. The Gorville's on lockdown defense. Presblick on 2, has nowhere to go. And Tuesday almost steals. Eckerman on defense, and Caldwell cannot finish. And the Chiefs are pushing the tempo again. DeGorville with the fake. Tusignant has a size advantage, and he sees that. Beautiful read by Brennan Tusignant, and that is why he's a D1 commit. Caldwell pushing to past half court now. That's Cadet launching for 3. Boom. Dane's getting into double digits now, only down by 10. DeGorville to Presblick, and he's going to fire his own 3, and that one's good. If you're a Chiefs fan, this offensive production is a fantastic sign. You love to see a lot of points early in the season.
Yeah, yet to miss a 3 as an entire team so far. It's been a great start to this game for them.
So a foul on the way up there. That one's Caldwell going to be shooting. First one goes in and out. Got some subs coming in. That's Omer coming in for Presblick on the Chiefs side of things. And Brian Dean coming in for Eli 2. Second shot for Caldwell. So 24-12. And one thing to note, over the offseason, Coach Bracco, who was here for 1 year with the Chiefs after Cardin's exit, has already left. 1 year for Bracco, and he has gone, but he brought over Saxton, who is now the head coach for Sequoyah. Was assistant coach last year, and now head coach as DeGorville launches, cannot finish. Omer, a physical rebound. Tusignant putting up his own, and he's going to drain it every time. Into double digits now for Tusignant.
It's his second 3 of the night. Has 2 from the field goal range. He's done a great job at the start of this first quarter.
Parashar misses there. DeGorville to Omer. Omer between the legs. Looking to put a move. Instead, Tusignant just going to fire. Gotta say, if he made that, unreal. Instead, Brian Dean pushing the pace. Trying to get his Danes back within 10 by the end of the first. That's Cadet with the physical drive on Omer, and he finishes. A lot of physicality being shown by Caldwell and Cadet for the Danes. DeGorville kicks it out. And I believe that's a travel on Tusignant. A little bit too dedicated to a passing outlet there.
Number 4, Cole Gilchrist, starter back in 4.
So DeGorville comes out, and I believe Givens comes in for the Chiefs. Pardon me, Gemberling comes back in. So we got Gemberling, Lomas, Eckerman, Omer, and Givens on the floor.
Gemberling came in for Tusignant. Was a double substitution for the Chiefs right there.
A lot of pressure being applied by the Chiefs. Givens on Caldwell. Instead, Dean's going to fire a 3, and he sinks it. And the Deans are within 10, nearing the end of the first. Under a minute left to go in this quarter. Givens to Omer. Lomas going to fire long distance, almost makes it. Omer can't get the rebound, and the Deans can get less than 10 within. But Dean almost loses back court. A lot of exasperated yells from within the Chiefs fandom, and there's a foul on that defensive play. Not sure who they're going to call on exactly. Could have been Givens, Lomas. They are going to put it on Givens, so that's his first. So 36.6 seconds left. Pat Lala on the outside. Dean firing in Gemberling's face. Unreal. And we're seeing so much offensive production from the Danes in the second half of this first quarter as Gemberling is right there in the basket. 15 seconds left in this first quarter. Dean with 8 seconds. Can he put it up? That's Parashar. He's not going to be able to put it up, is he? He is. Oh, but it's packed. And there's a foul with 0.3 seconds left. Wow. So second foul within a minute for Sequoyah, coming at the end of the first quarter. And if you're Sequoyah, obviously you don't want these fouls, but nothing to be ashamed about this quarter. They've played very well offensively. Parashar sinks the first one. Pardon me. That's Nishan Shan. He gets, I believe, his first points on the board. Shan can't connect. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. So 29-21 is your score. It seemed like Sequoyah was going to have full momentum around halfway, 2/3 of that quarter, but the Danes really revitalized their offense and really picked up a lot of outside shooting there.
I mean, yeah, the first quarter pretty much started completely in Sequoiah's favor. I don't know how many unanswered it was, but it was close to 9 unanswered points, and it just completely changed pretty quickly for the Danes. They started kind of getting into a little bit of a groove, got back, were down about 10, and now they're only down 8. Great job for the Danes to get themselves back into this one, but the Chiefs offense has been incredible to start this season off, whether it is field goals, layups, beyond the arc. They've just been lights out in anywhere they decide to shoot from.
Exactly, and I mean, for Sequoyah, definitely be proud of your offense there. 29 points in a first quarter, something to definitely be proud of. But near the latter of that first quarter, it seemed like Denmark finally got the hang of that man offense that was really putting them in a corner for the entirety of that first quarter. But they got the players like Dean and Caldwell began to find lanes throughout the middle too. And also on the Sequoyah side, I kind of feel they kind of got not tired, but a little bit laid back near the end of that first quarter as they were comfortable with that lead. Players like Gembling were kind of backing off the pressure, and that allowed the Danes to come within 8 as we start here in the second quarter in the War Lodge. A lot of defense there by Pat Lala. Choosing not physical drive. Pops that one in. That's 10, I believe, for Tuesday night. Pardon me, 12. Caldwell on top of the key. Dean looking to fire again. Thinks about it. Over the shoulder pass. Gibbery to Dean. Dean cannot connect this time. Omer trying to push the pace, slows it up. That's Lomas. Great drive. Went through 3 defenders there. The touch that Lomas possesses is honestly unmatched in the region. That's Gibbery. Tuesday Knott now on Dean. Easy pickoff. Dean was looking for an outlet. Tuesday Knott was looking at the ball, and it's a slam dunk. A staple on a great play.
And just a combination of that defense from Tuesday Knott and the offense that he just provided does a beautiful job right there. Just gets behind his defender, smacks the ball away, and just walks for those 2 points.
Shane can't finish that one for the Danes, and Lomas has it now at the free throw line, looking for an outlet. Finds number 4, and he can't finish, but Gemberling is right there. Great rebounding by number 21. And a timeout on the floor. Oh. Not sure what exactly it was for. Omer is going to the sideline. He may be bleeding, I'm not sure, but they are. Yeah, I believe it's blood on his shirt, actually. So nonetheless, that's gonna be a sub in. It's gonna be Presblick for Omer. There's 2 to bring it up now. 16-point deficit the Danes want to overcome. Parashar to Cadet. Over the head of Sean there. And with 6:10 left in the quarter, Chiefs have the ball right back. And the Chiefs definitely slowing the tempo here, it seems. Gembling guarded by Sean. Givens gonna fire, and that drains. One thing you can count on is outside shooting for the Chiefs. There's Cadet off the backboard. Too much power there. Lomas looking for an outlet instead. Oh, and I believe that's gonna be a travel. Thought he had a lane there. One extra step before the finish.
As you said a second ago, you cannot take away the Chiefs' shooting ability from outside the arc. 6 for 8 so far tonight, only 2 misses. And that's where a majority of their points have come from, up 19 now. So they've done a great job taking opportunities from their 3 attempts.
That's 2 looking to shoot. A lot of motion on the backside. Stalling now. Great fake by 2, and there's Shan, and that sinks. Back to 16-point deficit as we have a timeout. I believe it was a shot clock. It was not running.
And it's the shot clock again, which was a major issue in the girls' game.
Oh, I was not
just
there.
a little bit ago.
Was it just not working? Or?
Yeah, a lot of issues. A little bit rusty from the off-season.
So Eckerman comes in for Givens for the Chiefs as Gembling is inbounding. In the corner, Eckerman, just too much power there. That's 2 bringing it up. There's Parashar. Caldwell on Tuesday. That's a great matchup. And Caldwell finishes. He is physical. Lomas, a drive. Instead, kick out to Presblake, who's going to fire off the side of the backboard, but Gemberling has it and ends up in Eckerman's hands. Lomas, a physical drive, and I believe it's another travel. Adding 1 too many steps on there. And Gemberling looks like he got kind of poked in the eye. Looks a little bit red from when I first glanced at it. His left eye. He seems to be toughing it out. DeGorville comes in. And that's Dean. There's Caldwell on Tuzignot. And miscommunication, but 2 recovers. To mid-range jumper off the backboard, a bank shot. Great shot there by the freshman. Gemberling looking instead, kicks out to Tuzignot with the 3. A little bit short there, and the Danes have a chance to get it within 10. Presblick on defense. 2 loses it. And that's the thing with the underclassmen, especially a freshman, you're going to have, I mean, like seniors guarding him who have experience, years of experience. That pressure could easily get to you, as it seemed to do so with 2, and that's a full timeout by Denmark.
And as that pressure just kind of gets them, and I think that's a lot of what we're seeing from this Denmark team tonight. And last year, again, they had 8 seniors, so even most of their subs were consisted of seniors. Most of those underclassmen didn't really get that opportunity, maybe not have gotten the opportunity to play, and now they're getting thrown into this scenario where there aren't that many people that were playing last year, kind of a new team feeling. You're down 12 on the road, 3:42 left in the quarter. Those type of mistakes is what you're going to have to try to focus on. Eliminate all of those if you want to get back into this one.
So 3:42 left. Scoring 40 points in the first half is definitely something to be proud of, as the Chiefs offense is showing out once again this season. But I was mentioning earlier, just thinking for next year, they're going to be losing a lot of seniors. So if they want to go on a deep playoff run with a lot of their experienced talent, this year is looking like the year. Eckerman open. Instead, Tuzignot making his own space. It's fouled on the way up. Never mind, Tuzignot cannot finish, but Presblick, a hustle play. And it's going to be a charge. Parashar was there just in time. That's Presblick's first foul. And Tuzignot and 2 are on each other like glue. Nice run there. Dean bringing it up. Kick out. This one's to Sham, but he recovers. That's going to be Dean with a mid-range jumper. And high arc on that one, sinks it. Within 10 now are the Danes. Can they crack that glass ceiling? And that's a takeaway. Shan and Dean pushing the pressure, almost saved by Eckerman. That's going to be Dane's ball.
Just steps out of bounds right there. And that's very unlucky for the Chiefs. And the Danes now, they got an opportunity to go within at least 8, maybe 7. Might see a lot of pressure here from the Chiefs.
Great
defense.
Great read by Cam Omer there.
And that's exactly what you see, that pressure instantly applied.
That's Parashar. Tipped away by Omer to Lomas. A little layup, and it's going to get the Chiefs lead back to 12. 2:40 left in the second quarter. That's Gibbrey. Double team there. Cross court to Parashar, who's going to crash the boards. And it can't finish and Gibbrey can't finish either. Parashar hustle play. And it's stepped out of bounds. And you can't say the Danes are not giving it their all. They are hustling down the floor for every ball.
Yeah, and especially with this height disadvantage that they have compared to pretty much everybody on the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Still getting those rebounds that they really shouldn't be getting with how much height difference that they do have.
Lomas guarded by 2. There's Tuzignot. Kick out to Eckerman to Lomas. Quick passing gives Lomas the chance to sink it. Cade Lomas up to 14 now. After that 2. Caldwell there gives him off to Dean. Overhead pass. This one to 2. Rims out and finishes. That one was by Caldwell. Great rebound. And Caldwell is their tallest player down there, and he is physical. So him getting rebounds, that checks out. Tuzignot drains another one. His third on the night. Senior having a fantastic opening night in the War Lodge. Tuzignot on Parashar. Parashar the drive. Can't finish. Omer, physical rebound. Great pass to Gemberling. That's going to be a travel. Third Chiefs travel on the night.
These travels just keep getting in the way of the Chiefs. That's 6 missed points just from travels. They could be up 20 plus right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Without those fouls and, you know, being up just a tiny bit more than what they are now. I mean, this Danes offense is kind of starting to get going again. I mean, we just saw that 3 barely make its way in. We'll probably see a lot more of that as they try to get themselves back into this game. They got 1:12 left in the half as they look for more.
Yeah, and as we were talking about earlier, if you're wanting to like to nitpick the Chiefs, I mean, you were talking about the rebounds. Really, they have an extreme height advantage, and I would say size advantage too. I would say our players have a little bit more muscle mass on them throughout the roster. I mean, if you're talking about down low, boxing out and going up for rebounds. Our team should have a clear advantage, but it's been kind of even, which is kind of shocking. I mean, if you're Coach Saxton, I would definitely work on boxing out these next practices, as Lomas has a takeaway. That is something we're not lacking in, and fast break points neither. Under a minute left. Omer, I believe, tips that one out. Going to remain Dane's ball.
The Chiefs cross over into 50 points on the night, led by Tusadog with 17, and then Cade Lomas with 16 right behind him.
Caldwell, another physical drive. He's at the 10 now. And almost a pickoff pass there, but instead Givens can't finish. Presblick can neither, but he's fouled on the way up. I didn't get who that foul was on. That's going to send Presblick to the line.
Will be the first Chief tonight to make an appearance at the line. And he'll have 2 shots to do so.
So 34.4 seconds left in the first, as it's 2 shots. With the second, puts that one through, and Dean comes in for Cadet. Danes have the ball down by 17. Dean guarded by Gibbons. Looking to tack on any extra points they can get going to halftime. Gemberling almost gets that one, but to a fake. Cannot finish that 3 though. 20 seconds left for the Chiefs, as Coach Saxton is telling them to slow it up. With 10 seconds, Lomas motioning for some movement. 5. Lomas cannot finish. That's going to end the half. Empty possession. 51-34 is your score as they head into the locker room. So, I mean, overall, a fantastic first half by the Chiefs. I mean, if you're Denmark, you don't have too much to complain about, but you need to stop the outside shooting and keep up that good rebounding.
Yeah, this Chiefs offense has been pretty much near perfect. I think they've only missed 3 threes the entire night. I mean, this is exactly what you have wanted to see if you're Mike Saxton, just this offense that will just keep pushing and keep driving. And 51 points is great. And even for Denmark, you have 34 points. It's good, but it's not good enough against this Chiefs offense.
Yeah, I mean, an offense like this Chiefs, as you were saying, it was really been electric from outside the 3-point line. And, I mean, on their drives, too, mind you, a few travels. This Denmark defense really has to lock down. I mean, even running a zone defense per chance, because they are driving a lot into the inside and forcing a lot of quick passes. I mean, I don't know what Denmark can necessarily do besides really keep up their offensive production and make sure they capitalize on every offensive production they have, because they have been having some empty possessions, some lazy passes, miscommunications. They can clean up those. They can make this a very close ball game in the second half. But at the end of the first half, 51-34, your Sequoyah Chiefs lead here in the War Lodge. I'm Max Swain. Joe Mac Jake Gyro will see you for the second half in about 9 minutes. Welcome back, everyone, to the War Lodge. I'm Max Swain, joined by Jake Gyra, and we are here for the second half of play between the Sequoyah Chiefs and Denmark Danes. The Chiefs lead 51-34 starting this one off. As here's the inbound pass, a very highly productive offensive half for the Chiefs. And they're looking to keep up that here in the second half. Kick out to 2, that one's short. Rebound, another rebound by the Danes. Instead, Omer's fighting for it. That's going to be a foul, I believe, on Cam Omer. And that is Omer's first. And see, we were talking about it in the first half. The Danes have been playing really physical down low, giving us rebounds. And you saw that on that play. Chiefs have a clear height advantage, but still the Danes were playing very physical and had a good chance for that rebound.
A clear height advantage and clear body size advantage, yet just not able to hold on to the ball. Denmark pretty much comes out with it there despite forcing into the backside of the court as they finally get the ball back, looking for their first points of the quarter.
Pass, Lomas has it to Tuzignot now, top of the key off the back of the rim. Noah Gibbons, a great rebound. Lomas, back of the rim again. Tuzignot, cross court to Gibbons in the corner. 0 for 3 this possession is the Chiefs, and Tuzignot another rebound. And that one is off Caldwell. Great IQ play by Tuzignot.
Yeah, not the way you want to start the quarter right there. Matching the entire amount of misses that they had just in the entire first half on one possession right there.
Lomas putting the moves on Pat Lala. Tuzignot guarded by Gibri. Cannot get anything going, but it's going to be a foul, I believe, on Gibri. And a sub for Sequoyah. Presblick coming in for Cam Omer. Tuzignot pass to Gibbons. Lomas looking for the drive, attracts 3 defenders. And it was tipped out by Blue.
Refs are going to talk about this one.
And it remains Chiefs ball as it was tipped out by Lomas. Tipped out by the Danes on that Lomas pass. We got a sub as Sean is coming in for Pat Lola. Lomas looking for someone. Gemberling trying to get it to him, but can't. Double covered there. And Gibbrey's double covered. There's Caldwell to Dean. Another three for Dean off the rim. No points thus far in the second half. Nearly 2 minutes in. Gambling thinking of points for himself. In and out. Caldwell with a good rebound. Caldwell going to take it upon himself. Instead, kick out to Gibbrey. And that puts the Danes on the board for the second half. Loomis motioning Presbilic. Presbilic kicks it out. Gambling alone in the corner. And in and out again. And it's going to be Dane's ball. Nothing going for the Chiefs offensively this half. Complete opposite at the start of the first half.
Yeah, 2 minutes into this one, you missed about 6 threes so far. No points on the board so far. This is the exact type of start that Dane's defense needed, but their offense just hasn't been able to get it going, only scoring 2 points so far in this quarter.
Tuesday not some physical defense there on the outside. The ball ends up going out of bounds on the Chiefs. I mean, if you're the Chiefs here, as you said, 6 missed threes. That's double the amount they missed in the first half. You really, if you're missing that from the outside now, your rhythm is off. You really just need to keep on driving to the rim. Higher percentage shots and start getting your rhythm back in motion. Yeah, there's Caldwell.
Even if you can't just give up on shooting threes, you still got a lot of players with the ability to play make. As Gemberling goes up for the slam dunk.
Wow. If you wanted to get momentum back there, that's the way to do it. 5:15 left in the third quarter as Gemberling is guarding Dean. And that was a little bit of a light foul. But Gemberling is called for it. That's Gibbrey passing it in. And Dean going to bring it up, guarded by Gemberling once again. Chiefs still running man. That's Dean. Out of the hands of Caldwell, looked away before he caught it. It's going to be Chiefs ball. Two is on Lomas. But Lomas is taking it. And Presbilic found in the corner off the side of the rim. 0 for 7 from the 3-point line as Lomas gets that turnover. Trying to break this light press. Givens finds Gemberling, who's going to crash. Oh, cannot finish the one-handed slam dunk, but Kuzignot does a dunk of his own.
That's just a ridiculous play right there by the Chiefs. Gemberling tries to jump over the Danes defender.
Caldwell, good finish there.
Just misses. Tusignog finishes the job with another slam dunk of his own. As now he puts up a three. So close right there for Tusignog.
Gemberling tried to get on the backside of that one, but cannot finish. So 55-38 with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. There's a little bit of a timeout here. DeGorbel's coming in for Lomas.
Donovan DeGorbel back in the game for the Chiefs.
Good to see a freshman getting a lot of reps here for Sequoyah. That's Patlolas cross court to Caldwell. Cadet going to take a drive. That's going to be a foul going up, I believe, on Tuzignot.
The foul called on the Chiefs, number 4, Brendan Tusino.
So Saints will go to the line for the first time this half. Swishes the first one.
Cadet for the second. And that one goes in. So deficit down to 15 now. DeGorbel guarded by Pat Lolas, double team there. Tuzignot has a height advantage and takes full advantage of that one. Tuzingnot breaks the 3 curse this quarter, his 4th of the game. And that's going to be, I didn't see what the call was. May have been a travel, maybe have been stepped over the line, but I believe it was called on Pat Lolas. That's going to be Chiefs ball. A lot of momentum going towards Sequoyah.
Still got an 18-point lead now of 58-40.
Tuzingnot finding space. Great drive. Fantastic work by the senior. The Goreville cannot find Pat Lolas, and he hits the ground hard. Oh, goodness. He hit it very hard. I want to say his head kind of hit the ground. Very physical drive by the junior.
Number 25, Troy Henry now in the game.
Troy Henry comes in for Presbolic, the junior. Lolas misses his free throw. The Goreville, no look pass. Woo! Goodness. Goodness gracious, got chills. Smooth. Smooth by the Goreville as the Danes have it. Dean in the face 3, cannot finish. Omer behind the back. Looking for the Goreville. No look again to Tuzingnot. Can't finish, though, off the back of the rim, but Omer, offensive rebound. Chiefs have really stepped it up this second half, is rebounding. Oh, another travel call by the Chiefs. Thought he got that pivot foot down. Took one too many steps, though.
Yeah, just another travel mistake. A lot of that tonight. That's pretty much been the main foul that's been called on them. Not many other things that they've been really that bad about so far tonight. It just keeps affecting them.
Pass into Dean with 2:35 left in the third. Over to Cadet. There's Dean now, almost picked away, and it is picked away by Presbolic. Gibbons has a lane, and he's gonna dunk. The third dunk of the Chiefs tonight. The Goreville on 2. The Chiefs fans love that one. 2 double teamed, triple teamed in the corner, and a timeout by Coach Bowles. Great call there. It was a triple team in the corner with possession. So 64-42, Sequoyah Chiefs lead, and I've noticed the rebounding improving, not so much. I mean, I would say a little bit of a lackluster performance in the second half for outside shooting, but that doesn't matter when your defense and offensive rebounding has been really improved the second half.
I mean, yeah, ever since kind of the 4-minute mark of this quarter, this Chiefs offense has finally gotten their rhythm back, started scoring the ways that, you know, might not be their best ways to put points on the board, but it still puts points on the board, brings their motivation up, and the Denmark Danes, that's what they did not want to start happening as their offense started to fall a bit more, and now they're down 22 points, 2 minutes left in this quarter, still got 10 minutes left in the game, but down 22, they're going to need a very big comeback if they want to get back in this one.
Yeah, and it really starts on, at least at this point, on that defensive rebounding, because the Chiefs have began to utilize their size and crash the boards and utilize their ball vision to really get that ball in time, and I believe the Danes kind of got comfortable with how easily they were rebounding. They need to put their body on someone and box out to make sure the Chiefs have no chance at getting second chance points. So down by 22. Here are the Danes with less than 2 minutes left in the third. Pick away, that one's by Henry. Gibbons, beautiful pass to Gemberling, double team though, and off the knee of Cadet, Gibbons off the back of the rim. Empty possession. There's 2, cross court to Parashar. Cadet cannot get it. Gemberling finds Givens to Lomas. Thinking about a three, looking for a screen. And he's gonna drive, physical, finishes. Great touch by the senior.
Number 0, Jay Lomas on the Chiefs basket.
Dean gets past Presbolic. His own rebound and finishes. A one-man show on that one by the junior. But Lomas has full numbers, but can't finish the layup. And here's Gemberling resetting. Henry to Presbolic in the corner. Chiefs can't find a gap here. And it's a foul, that one on Dean, his first of the night.
Yeah, back on that last basket, though, by Dean. He's doing a great job tonight, just increasing his arch, just making sure that this height of this Sequoyah defense just can't even deflect the ball. I mean, we know Noah Givens can get up there and block any shot from happening. Dean doing a great job just lofting the ball all the way up, making sure that no defenders can take that one down.
And now in for Sequoyah, once again, number 5, Kate Cox. Chiefs have the ball.
So Tuzignot gonna inbound for Sequoyah. Caden Cox in for Sequoyah, along with Alec Eckerman. As a few Chiefs go out there, Omer and Presbolic. Eckerman top of the key looking for Lomas, and he finds him for a three, and it binks in. His third of the occasion. Lead up to 25 now. Two thinking about it, decides against it, and said Gibbrey. Too long on that three. Eckerman pushing the pace with 18 seconds left in the quarter. No look pass, the underclassman, or anyone but a senior loves the no good look pass for the Chiefs. 7 seconds left. Chiefs have the ball back, and Lomas looking to finish his short. Can not finished by Cox, as it's a foul going up before the buzzer.
Oh, excuse me, that's not the ball game, that's the third quarter.
PA announcer.
Sorry, I'm on daylight savings time, what can I say?
PA announcer got a little bit ahead of himself.
That's the end of the
Called the end of the game.
But we've got a little business to take care of before we go to the fourth.
27-point lead as Cox is looking to extend it
Chiefs have the line.
off of that foul call to end the third. Junior looking to get his first points of the day, and he does. And that one is good.
Number 5, Kate Cox.
And that is going to be the end of the quarter. The ball hits the roof on that Hail Mary. End of the third, 73-44. Chiefs lead back up to 29. The Danes are going to need a big help here. But just looking at the score chart for Sequoyah, I mean, you have Lomas at 21, and you have Tuzignot at 24. As expected, based off of last year, those are your two leading scorers. I mean, outside shooting, inside drives, the touch that both of them possess, I mean, the ball handling that both of them have, two offensive stars the Chiefs have.
And it's exactly what you expect from your, I would say, two more star players. I mean, everyone on this team is definitely capable. I mean, the assists that we have seen tonight, both those two no-look passes from those underclassmen have been, everyone's just been working very well, this team chemistry, to get the ball to the people that know that they can shoot. And they have shot very well tonight, as entering the fourth, we're at 73. Which is a very good mark for this Chiefs team.
And that would definitely confirm your statement. I would say Lomas and Tuzignot are definitely more of the offensive stars, but you have players like Gemberling and Omer who do have offensive spurts, but with them being strong and powerful on defense, those are really your cornerstone defensive players that you know can lock down. So every player on this team has their strengths. But it's evident tonight that Lomas and Tuzignot can really put up some points on the offensive side of things. So here we go, the fourth quarter. A 29-point lead for Sequoyah. And bounded it to Lomas. The same five starting, the same five in that were in the third quarter. And Givens gets fouled going up for that one. So Givens going to the line.
His first appearance at the line tonight. Chiefs are 3 for 4 in total.
And makes the second one. 7:45 left in the fourth. There goes Dean. In the corner to Gibbrey. Guarded heavily by Tuzignot, but it's going to be, I believe, out of bounds. Dean looking for an outlet somewhere. Chiefs have been great on outside defending, particularly in the second half. And out of bounds. It's going to be Chiefs ball.
.30-point lead now for the Chiefs.
Given to the corner. And that's Tuzignot, another synced three. His fifth of the night. Unreal. There's Gibbrey looking to get on the fun. He cannot finish. And Lomas pushing the pace again. Tuzignot in the corner. Lomas going to finish himself, though. Cannot do it. Here goes Gibbrey. Two guarded by Givens. Givens all on him. And a pick off by Tuzignot. That's going to be foul on Caldwell. Trying to get that ball back there. It's going to be a free play for Sequoyah.
Yeah, and another foul and another mistake there by Denmark. And they're just running out of time for those mistakes for them to be perfected. And still down 30, you really can't be making those, especially with not much time left here in the fourth.
And I believe a block was called on Sequoyah there on that screen. So it's going to be Dane's ball now. If you're a Denmark fan, you need some points here. And particularly some big plays like this one to give momentum back, but cannot finish there. Tuzignot has Cox. A nice layup to finish.
Number 5, Cape Cox on the bucket.
6 minutes left in the game. Chiefs up by 35. There's Dean trying to get another three on the board. Putting the moves on Cox. Finds Gibbrey. Makes some move but can't finish in the paint. Eckerman finds a cutting Cox but cannot connect with him. We haven't seen that too much from the Chiefs tonight. A lot of great communication. As I was mentioning earlier, they play with each other for a lot of years. Foul on that play.
4 missed putbacks right there from the Danes. Luckily, ends in a shooting foul right there for them, so they'll be able to go to the line for 2. There's still more missed opportunities for the Denmark Danes as time just slowly taken away.
Number 12, Cam Homer. Number 21, Matlock Gimberling back in the game.
So Gimberling comes in for Givens and Lomas. As so does Omer. And Omer's going to push the pace here. Gimberling, a dunk! Wow.
Number 21, Matlock
An
Gimberling.
exclamation mark on this one.
It's another one for Matlock Emberling.
with a 30-point lead, too. Wanted to say something with that one. With 5 minutes left, Chiefs are up 37 here in the War Lodge. And the Chiefs, I mean, based off this game alone, I would say they have some high expectations this year. This is senior year for a lot of the lineup. All the starting roster are seniors. As I was saying earlier, if you want a season where you want to capitalize on talent, this is the year. You got a lot of growth over the offseason. Lomas and Tucson are really peaking. And you have players like Omer, Gemberling, defensive cornerstones, as I was saying earlier, and Givens, too, can really pull through on clutch offensive occasions, and also a great passer.
Yeah, and a lot of these seniors now were starting last year as juniors and not even at their full potential, still made it to the playoffs, lost the first round, but a team that's a lot better than they were last year with the same players. You never know how far they can go.
Incomplete shot there by Dean. And Eckerman passing up floor. Tusignot. Oh my goodness, once in on the dunk show.
Number 4,
83-45. Dean looking for space here. Here goes Gibbery. Pass to Parashar. Haven't seen much of him in the second half. That's going to be a foul on that drive. A block, I believe, on Caden Cox. A lot of subs coming in. That's DeGorville, that's Nathaniel Dyer, Troy Henry, and also Cam Fitzpatrick, and Ryan Phillips. And here's Parashar on the drive. So we foul on the way up. So Parashar at the line now. 4:35 left in this half. Makes the first one. And makes the second one. Goes for the inbound, but there is Parashar. Great hustle play, wow. But Gibbery cannot finish there. The underclassmen getting some playing time as Phillips gonna drive, cannot connect. Pass to Dean. Dean's trying to find some offensive life here. Henry on Dean. Great defense. Into the corner is two. And off the back of the rim. But second chance basket is put through. Great rebound there by two. That's Henry pushing the pace, but off his foot. And Parashar was sliding across the floor, but still gets the ball off. DeGorville on Dean. Over to Gibbery. A spin move into traffic. It's going to be a jump ball. Great hands there by DeGorville. Make sure not to foul and cause a jump ball there. Passing by Dean over the head of two. Can Parashar save it? And they're calling it backcourt as two has a chance, and then he drains it. But he did something to his ankle there as he is hobbling. Must have landed funny there. There's DeGorville. And a pass to two. That turnover results in a foul. And that's going to be bonus. Bonus now as two heads to the line. One's put through.
Number 2, Christian Caldwell, back in the 4 games.
So 2 up to 11 points. Great game for the freshman. Make it 12.
Tied with the lead scorer on the Danes tonight with 12. As another timeout is called. With 3:08 left in this one, the Chiefs lead 83-54.
So a great showing here by the Chiefs thus far. Next game the Chiefs have is a home game this Thursday. I believe we will be broadcasting that one as well. So that should be a great one. Obviously an in-county rivalry, always important. And then for our region schedule, obviously regions changed over the offseason. So if you watch football, it's the same as that. We're going to be having Sprayberry, Riverwood, River Ridge, Pope, Creekview. Also, we have Woodstock and Lassiter. So a lot of good teams. As the Chiefs looking to have another astounding year.
Yeah, a lot more challenging opponents that can definitely test this Sequoyah team. And even if you do have a couple of losses to those teams, losses always improve your team. You can always find more flaws to improve. And if the Chiefs are going to want to make a run back into state, it's exactly what you're going to need.
And don't know if I mentioned this earlier in the broadcast, but last year Sequoyah did play Denmark, and I was at Denmark last season, and Sequoyah did win 74-60. So they could go 2-0 in this home series, as DeGorville has that bucket. Chiefs looking to get to 90, maybe even 100 on this showing. But for the Cherokee game this Thursday, the Chiefs and Warriors played once last year, and as they are non-region, and the Chiefs won 84-76. So this Chiefs team looking to start the season off 2-0 with a lot of their experienced talent. And a foul on that one.
And another thing to mention about the Chiefs last year, where they were dominant at home, 8-1. A little bit worse on the road, 5-6, as they really take advantage to the War Lodge. And again, we see that tonight with a very dominant win compared to last year, which was away, which was close by 14. This one's just turning into an absolute blowout for the Chiefs.
Yeah, that one loss at home was to Woodstock, who had a great season themselves. As here is Cam Fitzpatrick. 2:02 left in this one. Lead is at 34, rebounded by Phillips. Long pass to Fitzpatrick, who's gonna put the moves on Caldwell, but great, oh, that was all Caldwell, pardon me. So can't finish that one as Fitzpatrick, gonna be Chiefs ball.
Eckerman tosses this one into Fitzpatrick.
Phillips for the three and sinks it. Getting some cheers from his bench, his first of the night. 1:30 left. Phillips with the save there, pushing the paces to Gorville now. And another layup. Chiefs are getting close to 100, 6 away. Can they do it here on their debut game in the War Lodge this season? A foul on that one.
And that one's on Ryan Phillips right there. As that same ankle you mentioned a little bit ago from 2 is looking a lot more in pain right now.
That's not good to see.
Very not good. But he's able to get up and go to the line to take his 2 shots. drills his first one.
So Chiefs 6 points away from 100. Will definitely be setting a very interesting tone for the rest of the season. DeGorville, full court drive, but tipped out of bounds. As there's just Patrick. DeGorville has it now with under a minute left, as it doesn't look like they're trying to get a shot off anytime soon. And the sub coming in. That's Rashik Talapali. Eckerman for the inbound. As the student section is beginning to chant, quote, "Start the buses." As there's Cadet finishes that full court layup. And that goes in. DeGorville makes it 97-59. His first three of the night. Will the Chiefs try to go to 100? Poked away by the freshman. That's going to remain, I believe, Dane's ball. 24 seconds left in this one. Great inbound to Paltola. Great feet there, but out of bounds. Chiefs ball. 20 seconds if they want to get a three to make it 100. DeGorville, they put in the moves. That's going to be a foul by Cadet for an inbound pass at near half court.
14-1. She's 3 away from 100, leading by 40 plus.
Into Henry, 13. Looks like he's just going to run it out. 5, 4. And the Chiefs going to secure a win here in the War Lodge. 97-59 is your score. As the Chiefs, both Chiefs teams come out on top tonight, both boys and girls. A great showing through and through for the Chiefs. Kind of, not iffy, but a little bit closer in that first half, as the Chiefs were giving up a lot of offensive drives, outside shots, but the Chiefs locked in fully and took full control in the second half, and it results in a 38-point victory.
Yeah, big performance from the Chiefs, and exactly what you wanted to start your season off with. I mean, your first half, you started off really great with your entire offense getting into it. Threes galore, dunks, beautiful mid-ranges. Third quarter kind of slowed down a tiny bit. Denmark got themselves back into it. Fourth quarter, they took off, eventually getting that massive lead, taking the win 97-59.
So great win for Sequoyah. And I just want to talk about the region a little bit, because as I mentioned earlier, the regions got mixed up. And this region, I mentioned, is going to be competitive, but this region, I mean, kind of reanalyzing, is going to be really difficult for Sequoyah and for a lot of teams. You have Sequoyah got to the playoffs last year, very talented senior roster. You have Woodstock, who really dominated the region we were in last year, and Sequoyah lost to the Wolverines both times last year. So that's going to be a difficult opponent in and of itself. But then you have Sprayberry, finished with 21 wins last season, also got to the second round of the playoffs. And then you have Riverwood, who is the reigning state champ for the region. So, I mean, this is going to be a very difficult region for Sequoyah. As I mean, and even teams like River Ridge and Creekview can be sneaky contenders if they get enough upsets here and there. So just a little preview for that region. It's going to be a fun one to watch here in Skip Pope, in the War Lodge all throughout the season, as we're going to see a lot of very high caliber games. So hopefully y'all come and join us either in the War Lodge or on the broadcast throughout the season for some very interesting competitive games. But tonight the Chiefs get a 38-point victory against the Denmark Danes, a non-region game. Great victory for the Chiefs. We'll see you Thursday here for a Cherokee game. Chiefs facing the Warriors here in the War Lodge. So that does it for us tonight. I'm Max Swain, joined by Jake Gyra.